Hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. For those of you that are new, I'm Natalie. And for those of you that are coming back, it's super lovely to have you here. I want to keep today's video short and sweet. But before I go into what that is going to be, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then please do so. It really does mean the absolute world to me. And I just want to say thank you again for everybody that has subscribed and for all of your beautiful, heartfelt, still can't get over some of the messages that I receive, comments on my videos and my community posts. Keep them coming. They absolutely light me up on the inside out. And it's all a part of my dream of being able to guide you all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wouldn't be here without you all. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that too. Okay. How to detach. This isn't rocket science, but it's quite difficult, just going to be honest, to start. How to detach from anything and anyone to be able to receive what it is that you are wanting to receive. Like I said, I want to keep this as simple and as open and as honest as I possibly can with you all, so you can get to the stage where you are detached. Okay, so first of all, if you are feeling attached, what does that look like? It is obsessed, it's depressed, it's anxious, it's stress, it's sleepless nights for some of you. It's not being able to get out of bed because you haven't got that person or that thing that you're wanting. Attachment does not feel good. So if there's something that you're wanting and you don't have it and you don't feel good without it, you're attached. That's it. You're attached. I want to keep this really simple. You're attached. When there is something that you're wanting and you're detached, you're like, oh, it'd be so lovely to have that. If I have it, great. If I don't, great. Light. It's a lighter energy. You can still live your best life. You can still have fun with your girlfriends, your boyfriends, whatever. You can still travel. You can still go to work and enjoy yourself. You can still wake up every day feeling super happy. That's detachment. But we want to understand, how can we get there if we're in a place of attachment? Manifesting. The art of manifesting is knowing what you want and being okay without it. Maybe you write that down somewhere in big block capital letters. Manifesting is knowing what you want and being okay without it. Still living your life without it. That is something that I used to find super, super difficult to understand, because but I want to be with that person. And if I'm not with that person, then there's no point even going on. I used to get like that. I was that attached to the need of being with somebody, with a specific person. Obviously, I'm not that person now. When we are feeling the negative emotions, there is something fundamentally missing within, something that needs to be healed within. When you're showing up looking for somebody else to make you happy, looking for them to be responsible for your happiness just from them being in your life. I'm going to use specific person because let's face it, I don't need to say anymore, do I? When you are feeling in an anxious state because you haven't got that person that you want to be with, or that person's just left and you've just got to have them back, that gap within you is your sign. That pain, that trigger is your sign that you need to do some healing. And it's a no-brainer why I created the Self-Love Workshop, because you do deep dive into healing. You go into your inner child, because that's where the pain comes from. And that is who's holding on to the pain. So if you want to find out more about my Self-Love Workshop, which is the ultimate foundation to manifesting anything that you want, it is, click the link below the video and it will take you to my workshops. The pain is from your past, and you've been blocking that pain, burying it down through outer experiences, through being in a loving relationship. And I will bet, if you're watching this video, and if you haven't already learned to heal or aren't going through a healing practice right now, this is a pattern. This is a pattern. And that pain has just been getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And why is it getting bigger and bigger and bigger? Because you're not learning the lesson. So the next person that will come into your reality, the pain's going to get even bigger. How they treat you, how they show up. Because you're saying you're not enough without. You're saying you're not enough without. And you, as I said, manifesting, the art of manifesting is knowing what you want and being okay without it. And if you're not okay without it, that's your sign that you need to do a deep healing practice. You need to fall in love with yourself. You need to know that you are enough with or without. Manifesting is a process. It's a skill. Conscious manifesting, it is a skill. It is a skill to transform what is currently going on in here to what it is that you do want. It's a skill. That's why they call it a daily self-love practice. That's why I do a daily self-love practice on me. Every day, I'm showing up for me. Every day, I'm doing my gratitudes, my intentions, affirming lightly, meditating if I want to, moving my body, taking in nature, being grateful, appreciative, thanking the universe for all that I have and all that's coming to me, and any time I feel like, oh God, that doesn't feel good, I go within because I've practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced. I focus on how I feel, and if something doesn't feel right, what is it? What thought has just come into my head to make me not feel right? And I change the thought. It's a practice. 99.9% of the time, I show up feeling great every single day. And that is because I practice. I practice feeling this way. Therefore, 99.9% of the time, I am in this state of feeling great, feeling enough, feeling worthy. Imagine right now, and I know if you're in such a desperate place here, the thought of even being over here is going to feel so far-fetched, but it is possible because it is a practice. Like I said, it is a practice. It's a practice. But imagine waking up every day feeling good. Imagine knowing that you're enough with or without. Imagine feeling beautiful inside and out. Imagine feeling happy. Imagine feeling joyful just because you're alive. Imagine feeling gratitude for the new day that you've woken up to. Imagine doing fun things and really enjoying them. Really enjoying them. You see, that is possible and so much more, so much more. Imagine actually loving yourself. Loving yourself. Imagine being able to look in the mirror and say, I love you. I'm so proud to be you. Imagine. Detachment is your key to freedom. And you get there through healing. Through healing. And another amazing byproduct that happens when you are practicing healing, when you are healing, to become the person that is detached, and so much more. You learn to prioritize yourself. You create healthy boundaries. You learn to say no to what you don't want and yes to what you do want. without fear of judgment. You learn your worth, your value. Some people are going to be a part of that journey and some people aren't going to be a part of that journey. And that's okay. It might sound quite scary right now, but when you're in a place of finally loving yourself and accepting yourself, nothing less will do. You will not accept anything less than what it is you truly deserve, because you'll see yourself that way. You'll be walking in your shoes confidently, owning who you are. And no, that doesn't happen overnight. And no, it's not a straight journey, you know? And no, it's not always easy. And sometimes it's 10 steps forwards, 20 back. But the more you do, the more you're moving forwards, the more you're healing. And remember, we never become, we're always becoming. There's always a lesson, there's always something to learn. There's always a challenge, an obstacle to face. But it's how you choose to see it. And the more you fall in love with yourself through healing yourself and seeing your worth and your value, the more you are able to manage these obstacles in such a positive way. Imagine even thinking this: if they come into my reality, great. If they don't, great. Imagine thinking that the universe really does protect me, that it is guiding me to what is truly right for my highest good. Imagine thinking that and just being able to get on with your day. Imagine thinking that you think that that person is the only person that you can have, but the universe has a better person in mind for you. If only you would just focus on healing, you'd be able to see that. I know that's probably going to make somebody or a lot of people a bit jittery when I said that, but it's true. Doesn't mean that they're not right for you, but what if they weren't? What if there was somebody better? What if you trusted that the universe knew what was right for you better than actually what you did? What if the universe wanted you to stop settling and being in so much pain? You see, there's another way to look at detaching as well, is the universe loves you so much. The only way it can get you to heal is through, unfortunately, the discomfort that you're going through right now. Because you get to that place, like I did, where you're done with being done, sick and tired of being sick and tired of the feeling of feeling unworthy and feeling hurt. You could just get tired of it. That's why I created the Self-Love, Self-Concept Workshop. And again, like I said, click the link below the video. Click the link below the video to find out more. There's so much about that on my website, and exactly what that comes with too. If you could see just how incredible you are, if you could feel how incredible you are, if you could trust your inner compass, and you knew that everything was always working out for you and in your favor, and the more you tell yourself this story, the more you're healing, the more you're telling these stories, you will very quickly over time learn to detach. It doesn't take long, but it is a process. And like I said, 2 steps forwards, 10 back, 20 forwards, 5 back. It's a process. It is a process to master. And that is your job and your responsibility. So, detachment is the game changer. It will create a feeling of freedom. You will no longer be stuck in here, feeling like you're going batshit crazy, because I know what that feels like, and it's horrible. You will start to trust in here, your heart. You will start to trust how you feel. You will recognize what's right for you and what isn't right for you. You will recognize, oh, am I slipping back to feeling attached to that thing or that person? Oops, 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 oops. No, that's the old me. That's not the new me. The new me is detached. The new me is enough. You'll be able to speak in to get yourself back into alignment through healing from your past traumas, from the way you feel about yourself, diving deep into your inner child. It's exactly what I did. It's exactly what I did. And I have been for a very, very long time now in this place of just trusting my feeling. I just trust what feels right. It doesn't matter what's going on out there. It doesn't matter what's happening with my business. It doesn't matter what's happening with friends. It doesn't matter what's happening in my love life. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All that matters is, am I waking up every day feeling good? Yes. The other thing I wanted to share before I wrap up today is being in the now, which is your present moment, also known as the gift. See it as a gift. Being in the now is a gift. It's the present. It's a gift that you have to experience every second of every day. Being in the now, so focusing on what it is that you are doing right now, rather than allowing your mind to take you to the past or to scare the living daylights out of you about the future that hasn't happened yet, which is just an illusion because it hasn't happened yet. If you can train yourself, which you can, which you do more when you're in a loving, seeing yourself as love, healing, if you can train yourself to be in the now, think of it this way. When you're brushing your teeth in the morning, how does the brush feel on your teeth? The water in your mouth? You know, when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, say something positive about yourself. You know, every morning I wake up and I look out of my window and see my beautiful tree, which is just loads of twigs at the moment because obviously it's winter time. But I love looking at the tree. I love seeing the sunrise. When I'm doing that, I'm in the now. I'm in the now. I'm in the now. You know, right now I'm in the now, focusing on this video with you. I'm not thinking about what I'm going to have for dinner or what dress I'm going to wear tonight when I go out with my friends. I'm in the now with you. When you are not feeling great, it's either the past or the future as well. So come back to the now. And again, it's a practice. It is a practice. I didn't get here overnight, but it doesn't have to take long. And it certainly doesn't have to take long as me, because I've compiled everything that I did and I've put it into the Self-Love, Self-Concept workshop. So, like I said, take a look at that. Links below the video. I really have enjoyed sharing this. I know there's a lot of you out there that need to hear this. Don't beat yourself up. I'm going to say the word again. It's a process. And it's getting to the place of knowing what you want and being okay without it. And that's how you do it. And that's exactly how I did it. So I'm sending you so much love, guys. If you like this video, please do feel free to like, share, if you know somebody that needs to hear this, comment as well, and subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, I will be back as always very, very soon.